You know the song Joleen, Joleen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Entrepreneurs TV Middle East. With me, as you've heard, is Joleen Liang. She is the co-founder of Squirrel AI Learning. Pleasure having a woman in tech and an AI on board here in our booth.
My pleasure to have
Thank
me
you.
here.
Thank you. 谢谢. Thank
Oh,
you so much for coming. Thank you
不客气。
so much for coming. So tell me, Jolene, about your life, about your story, and how you created this AI learning tech company.
Sure. We started 11 years ago, actually. At the time, no one knew what AI was. And especially in China, AI wasn't that popular, right? And in US, no one knew what AI in education is.
We always believed that in China everything is already the future, you know, like it's already popular.
Yeah, but
There-
11 years ago, there was nothing.
No,
And
okay.
people thought, okay, you were doing something AI or A1. Were you liars? What are you talking about? The structure, the algorithm? So that was 11 years ago. And then we started to build an engine, which is called large adaptive model, which is totally different from large language models. And we want to provide personalized learning for students. So that will continue the whole journey until now. And everyone know what AI is, someone afraid of AI, but someone want to embrace AI. So that's the current trend, and that's the future AI. So we are at a spotlight.
Of
Yeah,
course. And I
yeah.
think AI education is so immensely important. And people outside of this region, whenever I speak to anyone about AI, it's just a constant block of that's negative. That's something that's taking over the world. It's going to take over our jobs. It's going to take over our lives. It's going to go out of control. Of course, here it's so well controlled because we have the systems. We have a ministry of AI already that's implementing it in our daily lives.
Yes.
And on these events and conferences, we learn a lot.
Exactly.
But what would you say are the top three things that people don't know about AI that they should, or
Well,
top one, or like give me some
well, for global citizens, let me talk about it.
general,
Yeah,
an average person that
yeah.
maybe uses ChatGPT sometimes, or
At least the top one, you have to use at least one of those LLM AI chatbot, right? Gemini, Grok, ChatGPT, DeepSeek, whatever. You have to use it, no matter for what reasons. You have to use it. And secondly, use your phone and do selfie, and then use the AI to make you more beautiful. That's the
Really?
second thing.
like
I
a
would
face app with AI.
yeah. Not the fake face, not the fake face. Like we do selfie, we make ourselves more prettier and
With
handsome
AI.
with AI. Yeah,
And it looks super natural now, by the way. Like I
exactly.
remember seeing a picture of how it was 1 year ago and how it is now.
Yeah,
It looks incredible, but also the picture itself, like the background that's a bit more blurred and
exactly. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. And the third thing would be AI personalized recommendation. It could be social media like TikTok, YouTube, and personalize what you would prefer to watch and what's your best interest. For education, personalized education. And for future learning, the AI knows what your strengths and weakness, and they will AI day. They can recommend what's the best for you to learn, what's the knowledge you need to improve. You know, so yeah, those are three top things about
amazing.
AI.
Amazing.
You have to use.
You have to use it. I
Yeah.
agree with you. You have to. Now, I have a couple of hot takes and controversials on AI here for you. First one that I have is AI more of a hype or a substance, in your opinion?
I would say substance, but it's definitely AI bubbles around the whole world because there are so many AI startups. They are just putting a very thin layer on top of AI engine that someone else have already built, and they put into different industries. So I think it's bubble, but it's real. It's coming. It's here. It's gonna be continuously be there.
Of course, it's already a substance. Maybe it was a hype and it will always be a hype, but there's a lot of deep
Yeah.
substance to it. Now, who do you think is going to win that race in the future? Do you think it's going to be insane startups, or is it going to be big tech that are going to be doing their research and development and investing money in that and embracing AI in a much more deeper way than startups do? Like, who do you think is going to win that race with AI?
I actually wouldn't put it that way. I would say no matter startup or big companies, who is doing something vertical really deep in that industry, that company will win.
Okay.
Because instead of doing something in general, the next stage of AI would be very vertical, and you deep dive into that industry and dig into what's the potential, what's the most crucial demand and need of the market, and provide that product or service, and make sure the results, the improvements, outcomes are great. I think the real product, real service that is designed by AI is going to be the company, gonna win the
Yeah.
whole competition.
And it's funny because I've had this conversation at Doer Summit 1 week ago with an accelerator here in Dubai, and they deal a lot with, if not only with AI startups. And the lady said the exact same thing. She's like, Nina, I think the startups that will succeed are only the ones that are actually so focused on that narrow tunnel. Because the amount of startups we receive that are like general AI, we can help you in all these different sectors. You're not gonna make it.
No, no, no. That's why that's the bubble actually.
Exactly.
That's the bubble.
So it's so important to find that niche, as you said, and find
Exactly.
that tunnel vision. Now, the billion-dollar question: will
Ooh.
AI take more jobs than it
Uh-huh.
creates?
In general, I would say yes, but in some industries, in some field, maybe there will be less human needed. But we are in education industry, definitely will create more jobs than before because as a adult or as a student or as a person, as a human being, we need
Yeah.
education, we need learning, lifelong learning, and we
Okay.
need educators. But educators should be AI plus human. But it's so hard to train a human to be a good trainer, teacher, educator. But with AI, it will be much easier. So which means educator can work together with AI, which can provide AI personalized learning, AI personalized diagnose. AI knows what you need. As a human, we need to be psychologists. We need to be emotional communication with learners. We need to do the data analysis work. We have plenty of new jobs and positions that are going to be created by AI. So yes, in education industry there will be more. I believe in healthcare. Yeah, yes, it's gonna be the same. But maybe in some other industries will be less.
A bit less. But again, as you said, it's about working together with it, because eventually we also change from horses to cars and from candles to electricity. Like, yes, people lost jobs, but also people were trained for new jobs. And
Exactly.
I think every individual, without victimizing, will find its way. Like, as long as you're not victimizing yourself and you're finding another path for yourself, it's the only way. So, how do you keep the human in your AI powered product? How do we keep the human? We need to keep the human.
Yes, we need human. We are human. We need communication, interaction. Most important thing is upskilling. We have to upskill the human in the whole industry, in education industry. Like in our ecosystem, the teacher's role have been changed to doing data analysis, doing emotional communication, and family issue communication. The teacher's role cannot be just teaching knowledge only, because those kind of responsibilities can be taken by AI. So once the human teachers are upskilled, their functions and their responsibilities going to be changed. So let's keep the human teachers in the loop.
Yeah.
Make sure they work with AI. Yeah, friendly.
It's the only way.
So don't be afraid and just embrace it and
Don't
change
be
yourself.
afraid, people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, of course. Would you say, like, you told me you travel to the States often and you're a global citizen. Where is it easier for you to kind of talk about AI and sell your product? And which countries is it still difficult, to make them understand this mindset?
To be honest, I think, of course, in China, US are the
Top, right?
top two countries. I would
Also
say.
here, I suppose.
Oh, yes, yes. UAE. Well, this is my second time here in UAE. I think
You
UAE
need to
is
come more often.
very open up.
Yeah.
However, in Europe, that's a little bit. I'm not saying it's not popular, but a little bit left behind than the other countries.
I would
They're
agree.
scared of privacy, ethical issues, and there's so many.
Privacy.
Yeah, so many concerns. I think regulations, privacy, are very, very important. But let's not to stop everything. Let's not to stop
You're on
innovation.
social media. You have an iPhone. Like, we're entering topics that we shouldn't talk about, but you know what I mean. Like,
yeah.
people should calm down and let it help them. And I agree with you. Like, so many times I'm speaking to my family members back in Serbia, and they're working on their CV, let's say, and I'm like, put a prompt into ChatGPT. What do you mean it cannot do my CV? I'm like, yes, it can.
It can.
But this is like the basics of AI.
Exactly.
AI is so much more than just ChatGPT. But
Exactly.
anyways, I completely agree with your vision. Now, since you're a founder, we have some power founder questions for you. You're gonna pick
Okay.
a card. It's your entrepreneur
Okay.
trivia
It's
card.
gonna be a hard question.
No.
One.
As long as I don't make you cry.
Okay.
Your lucky
Oh.
numbers.
Oh. Oh.
Say the question out loud.
Oh. Are entrepreneurs born or made? I would say made.
Okay.
Yeah. If you believe you're an entrepreneur, you're gonna train yourself in a very, very hard way. Yes.
And I do believe that maybe genetically we have a predisposition to be more of a risk taker, or more of like a person that's extroverted, a person that's ambitious. But you definitely need to, the environment needs to make you an entrepreneur.
Exactly.
And it's your work, and it's
Yeah.
how do you embrace that talent you were born with, right?
Exactly. One is strong belief in yourself. You're gonna be an entrepreneur or not. If yes, you're definitely gonna train your heart in the hardest way. Never ever anyone can do it to yourself. So I think it's made.
Of course. What a pleasure speaking to you, Jolie.
Yeah, very
And
nice meeting you.
I wish you the best of luck. I want you to visit us more often. in
Please,
Dubai.
yeah.
And I do feel like we need to have more AI conversations. So I will be very happy to have you once again.
Okay,
Nice
my
to meet you.
pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.